welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new here, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to week 3 of opening a book every single day leading up to Christmas. If you are new to my channel, then this is a little mini series that I have been doing for the last 2 weeks now, where in this box here, or in this basket, there is a wrapped up book for every single day of December. So this is my book advent calendar. It literally has the gold lettering there. I mean, I do have a chocolate advent calendar, but a book advent calendar is way more exciting in my opinion. So if you have missed the last 2, then I will link both of those videos down below. We have opened 14 books together so far. Today is actually the 18th of December, which means I've got 3 books I need to open, because last week I missed Monday and Tuesday as well, and this week we're opening Wednesday's book. Well, we're starting on Wednesday, so I need to open Monday, Tuesday, and then today's book. So I need to find 16, 17 and 18. That was terrible maths. Did I open book number 15 in the last one? I can't remember. We may have quite a few books I need to open in this one. Oh no, because I've just literally seen 15 here. So we've got 15, 16, 17 and oh my god. Right, so we're opening 4 books today. Okay, so that's basically literally a mini book haul on day 1. How did I get so behind? I really wish I could have one of these for every single month. Wouldn't that just be great? A book advent calendar, but for every month of the year. Imagine getting 365 new books a year. If you haven't watched the last 2 episodes, this is the amount of books that we have opened so far. So I will make sure that they are linked below, because if you do love a book haul, then you can go back and watch those and find out exactly what it is that I've got in my hands here. We are, how many books deep? 17? 14? We're about 14 books deep here at the moment. It is obscene. I was saying last week I need to do a huge bookshelf organisation, because where am I going to put all of these? I need another bookshelf. So this is book number 15. This definitely feels like a chunky one. Oh my god. Wow, this cover is amazing. So this was a new book added to my TBR fairly recently. This is a billionaire romance called Taming Mr. Walker by Rosa Lucas. I've seen a couple of people, like a couple of my mutuals on BookTok, talking about this and saying it was just so funny. It is like a rom-com, just saying it was so funny, it was so good. And I feel like with me, like rom-com's not really my favourite genre, but if I am going to read it, I do feel like it has to just be like a billionaire office workplace romance. They're my favourite ones to read. I did actually like try and find it a couple of months ago, and it had the ugliest cover. Like honestly, I did not like the cover at all. But then I managed to find this. I mean, I wouldn't really know if I call it an alternate cover edition or whether it was just republished or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I found this cover for it, which I really like. Book 1 in the London Mister series, and I'm so excited to read it because I've heard it is just meant to be absolutely hilarious. And what I do is I use billionaire romances as palette cleansers. So if I've been reading a lot of fantasy or if I've been reading a lot of dark romance, I just feel like I need a change. This is just my genre of choice, but I can't do it if it's like roommates or, I don't know, like friends to lovers situations or anything. They're not really my favourite. It just has to be a spicy office billionaire romance, and I'm so excited to read this. I absolutely love the cover of this. I think it looks so good. So that is day number 15. I can't believe I've got 4 books to open today. That is just insane. Now I need to find number 16. Right, that's 17. 18. This must be 16. This is that is chunky. Oh my god, it is number 16. Oh my goodness, I have been wanting to read this. Well, I was going to say forever, but I think since I've seen loads of people talking about this, it has been one of those books that, because I'm reading fantasy at the minute and I've sort of want to read fantasy through winter, I've just thought to myself, I need to get my hands on this book because I've seen so many really good things about it. And it's A Court This Cruel and Lovely by Stasia Stark, I think that's how you say her name. I honestly think I've only seen 4.5 or 5-star reviews for this. It has got such good reviews. I did not realise it was this big. It is really chunky, although to be fair, the writing is quite big and spaced out on the pages. It's nearly 600 pages. I had no idea it was going to be that long. Wow. Wow, look at the character art. That's amazing. Oh my god, is there a map as well? There's got to be a map, surely. Oh yeah, there is. And there's the map. I think there is actually 4 books in this series, but I just thought to myself, I'll just get the first book and see how I get on with it, which is not often something I tend to do. Normally I just go straight in and buy the whole entire series, but I feel like with fantasy, I only do that if I'm pretty sure like I'm definitely gonna like these books. But with fantasy, because I don't read it so much, I just didn't want to jump the gun and get all of them. So I thought I'd read the first book and see if I like it, which To be honest, I feel like I most likely will. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I didn't realise this was published by Penguin. That one's, okay, this one's 17. This also feels like a chunky. We're getting some thick books today. Day 17. I've finally completed a series. So this is part of the, what actually is this series called? Is it the Miles? No, I'm not really sure what this series is called, but I'm sure everybody knows about it because it's a very popular sports romance. But this is Play Along by Liz Tom Ford. So there's Mile High, I've got them down here, Mile High, The Right Move and Caught Up. So I actually haven't read a single book in this series, but it was really annoying me that I didn't have the complete series on my shelf, so I did add this to my wish list. So I'm really excited to finally complete this series. It's definitely going to be like a springtime read. I feel like sports romance for me is definitely something I like to read more in the summer. I do enjoy sports romance and I have heard nothing but good things. I think a lot of people love The Right Move, which I think is the second book, and this book, which is the last one. I don't know if this series is complete yet, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm really excited to read it. And because it's interconnected, I believe, the reason why I've been holding off is because I do like to read interconnected series like one after the other, because I love meeting characters in like book one and then getting to know them in book two, and then when they make appearances in other couples' books and stuff, I really like that. So I think this series might be like that, I'm not 100% sure, but if it is, I'm so excited. Also, this is my favourite colour. It's in my favourite colour, so this is now one of my favourite covers that I have. Okay, this is 18. This definitely feels like a novella, and I'm trying to think. I opened a novella in last week's episode, and it was such a good one. I keep trying to think, what novellas have I had on my wish list? Oh my god, stop. Zodiac Academy. Is this the last novella in the series? I'm not 100% sure. I started Zodiac Academy back in August, but I've actually just started reading Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac because basically on my Bookstagram account, a lot of people were saying to me, when you get to book 3 in Zodiac Academy, you need to go back to Ruthless Boys because you meet characters in Zodiac Academy that have already, their series already came out prior to that, and I think Ruthless Boys is set like 5 years before the happenings and the events of Zodiac Academy. And me being me, which is super annoying, like this is, I'm doing it with the Rena Kent universe, I have to read things in order if I can, because I just like to get the best reading experience possible. So I thought I wanted all the characters' backstories. So I'm currently reading Dark Fae, which is book 1 in Ruthless Boys, and then I am going to go back to Zodiac Academy. So I need to double check and find out exactly where I need to read this in the Zodiac, but that is just perfect timing. Okay, so we've finally caught up. I'll be back with you guys tomorrow to open day 19, and I did break my book buying ban. I think those books will actually be arriving tomorrow, so technically we're going to be opening 2 more. Just like, you know, in true Poppy tradition for this channel, I do have a book haul that's going to be coming because I've broken my book buying ban. I'm going to open those 2 in these videos because they're going to be arriving really soon. You're not ready. Like, you are not ready for the damage that I have done. So I've got a really exciting book haul coming as well because, yeah, the book buying ban has been broken. This technically doesn't count because this advent calendar, I didn't get these books. So I didn't break my book buying ban when I started it, but I sure as hell have broken it now. Hey guys, happy December 19th. I literally cannot believe it's the 19th of December. This is just going so fast. So, as I was saying yesterday, I knew there wouldn't just be my book advent calendars open today because I have got an Amazon package. What's funny is that there's 2 books in here, and actually the book that I purchased, actually ended up reading it on my Kindle, and I finished it this morning, so I'm not even going to touch that book. But you know, I'm a book collector, okay? So let's open this. I started The Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac by Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti. This is the first book, Dark Fae, which I literally finished this morning and rated it. I think I gave it like 4.25 stars. Oh, see, this is why I need physical copies, because you get all the pretty formatting in these books like that. But yes, I just needed this because I have a whole Zodiac Academy series, and these covers match the Zodiac Academy covers as well. So I just really wanted to have physical copies of them. But it was just so expensive to buy them all in one go. And then this is book 2, which I'm literally going to start tonight, which is Savage Fae. This is the one that I'm reading at the moment. So there's another little mini book haul for you there. Will you probably see me complete this series in my book haul that's to come? Most likely. I don't know what it is about the logic that I had, which was like, I'll just buy the first 2 and then buy the other 3. Because at the end of the day, I've spent the money on the books. I've spent the money, haven't I? Regardless. So my book buying ban is officially broken, and that was the book buying ban that then triggered book haul that's en route. But anyway, We're also back with this box of wonders today. This is so light now. Like, I don't know if you guys watched a lot, like week 1 and week 2, but the struggle to pick this up, honestly, I couldn't do it. And now I can do it all day long because it's looking a bit empty in there now, which is really sad. Look, there's just so much space in it and it makes me sad. 20, 21, what about, is that U19? 19, perfect. Yes. Oh wow, I didn't realise that this was, well, it doesn't look indie published, but it feels indie published. This is What Lies Between Us by John Mars, which is a thriller that I have been meaning to read for so long now. Like, honestly, so long, like probably about 2 years, I would say. But the book feels, so most of my thrillers are the books that, you know, if you go into Waterstones and the works, the traditionally published books with a really thin paper and they're quite stiff. This feels like an Amazon indie published book, which is just really nice. Those things matter to me. Those things do honestly matter to me. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to read this. I've heard really, really good things. I did also get, was it 1 or 2 thrillers in week 1? Because there's been a couple that I've just really wanted to read. So I'm so excited about that. I'm really good at opening just more than 1 book a day, aren't I? I've got 3 books and yeah. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys tomorrow so that we can open 20. We've got 5 books left. Welcome to the 20th of December. We're back with the advent calendar, which is looking really empty, which is so sad. It really is so sad. So let's find book 20. 24, wow, 24 that is definitely the chunkiest book that I will have opened so far. Okay, so here's 20. Let's find out what's in this one. Oh my goodness me, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm even more, well, I would have always been excited, but I'm even more excited because this is a fantasy and I'm reading fantasy books at the moment and I'm having the best time. And this book I was actually thinking about and I was thinking, do I buy it? Do I not? Because right now I'm very much loving fantasy and it was in my advent calendar. Oh my God. This is The Curse of Ophelia by Nicole Platania. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I have seen so many good reviews about this. It's one of those books that I haven't seen people talk about loads, but everybody that I have seen speak about it has quite literally given it 5 stars. I think there's a lot of other books in this series. I think there might be 4 books released in this series so far. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I know nothing about it as well. I just literally added it to my wish list because it was something that I'd seen loads of people talk about it and I really want to get into fantasy more. The cover is also my favourite colour, purple. I was just seeing if there was a map. We do have a map as well. I love maps in fantasy books. I can't actually believe that was book, like day 20. Last night I was going through my Amazon cart and I was looking at this and I was like, I really feel like I need to add that because I want to read it. And here it is. It's like the box is sentient. We'll check back with you guys tomorrow so that we can do day 21. Oh, I'm so excited to see what the last couple of books are going to be. I mean, so far, the top 5, amazing. So welcome to day 23. I have actually missed a few days. Look at this really upsettingly empty book advent calendar. Like the fact that this whole thing was full at the beginning of the month. As much as this has been so fun, it has also been so sad watching the books just dwindle and dwindle. But yeah, so I did miss a couple of days because I was just so busy. So we've actually got 3 books to open today and then we'll be back tomorrow to do Christmas Eve and open the last book of the advent calendar. So first up, let's find book 21. So here is 21. I did wonder when this was going to be appearing because I kind of had a feeling that this series was going to get completed in this, but it is the final book of the Sinners of Hawthorne University series by Eva Ashwood, and this is What Sinners Love. I did get book 1 in the first week and book 2 in the second week, so I did kind of wonder if the series was going to be complete, which it is, which is perfect. This one here is 22. This is a really chunky one. I think I said the other day when I was opening these, I was like, one of these is so chunky. This has got to be, I think, one of the chunkiest books I've opened. So let's open this one. Oh my goodness. My favourite author? I didn't realise that Pirate Girls was this big. This is such a chunky book. I haven't actually started this series yet by Penelope Douglas, which is the second gen to the Falling Away series. I'm not actually going to read the Falling Away series because I read Bully and I did not like it at all. I think I gave it like 2 stars. So I decided not to continue that, but I've heard really good things. What's the first book in this series called? Fool's Boys, sorry, it was on the back of this. Yeah, but I've heard really good things about that, so I do really want to read this series. I love second gen series as well. I mean, obviously normally I love them because I read the first gen, but in this case I know that I'm probably not going to read that, although if you really do think I should, let me know. But I really didn't like Bully at all, but I'm so excited to read this series. I just get anxious at the thought of like not having any Penelope Douglas books left on my shelf, because like they are one of my favourite authors ever. So I've now got two books of theirs that I haven't read. 2 books, so that's okay. That's okay. Oh, actually 3, no, because I haven't read Five Brothers yet either. Oh my god, no, 24. 24 is even chunkier. And then here is 23. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my god. Wow, wow, wow. I am so excited to read this. This is Truly, Madly, Deeply by LJ Shen. The reviews I am seeing for this book are literally no joke. Like, I'm seeing such good reviews, 5 stars all round. This is just like a contemporary romance. I think it might be Billionaire. One's a Michelin-starred chef, which I've never read like that kind of sub-genre before ever. But I've seen such good reviews and I really want to read it. And then somebody recently commented on my TikTok and said, because I said My Dark Desire was one of my favourite reads of this year, which she co-wrote with Parker S. Huntington, and somebody said, based off of the book she said you've rated 5 stars, you'd really like Truly, Madly, Deeply. This is going straight into my TBR cart, honestly. I'm putting this in January's TBR. I think LJ Shen has become one of my favourite authors, definitely. So that just leaves book 24 to open tomorrow on Christmas Eve, so I'll be back with you then. And now we are on the last day. Can't believe it's the 24th of December. I literally can't believe it, and that I've been doing this for 3 weeks now. Look at the singular and Santa just in there sleeping till he's to come out later. But look at the last book that's in there. I've been trying to guess. I've been trying to think all night what on earth this could have been, but I have no idea. So here we are. Here is the final book. It is hefty. It's a hefty one, that's for sure. So let's have a look. Oh, it's backwards. It's backwards. Let's go around this way. Wow, that is chunky. That is the last book, Throne of Broken Gods, which is the second book in what is the name? The Gods and Monsters series. So the first book is the Book of Azrael. This is book 2. I need to get my hands on book 3 because I do actually plan on having this in my 2025 TBR. Wow, it is, honestly, this book is so, yeah. Okay, it's only 800 pages. I wasn't aware of that. This is going to be an interesting series to read. So there we go. That was it. That was the final book. This has been so much fun and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. I thought I would just quickly do a wrap up of all of the 24 books that we have opened, because obviously I've been doing them weekly. Are new to my channel, and even if you haven't seen the previous videos, I will link them below if you do want to watch me and open them along with me. But also let's just do a quick wrap up of the 24 books. These aren't even in order though, to be completely honest. So by Eva Ashwood we've got the Sinners of Hawthorne University series, which is When Sinners Play, What Sinners Love and How Sinners Fight. So those 3 books, we've got a series there. Obviously book number 24, which is the second book in the Gods of Monsters series. The Curse of Ophelia, which is the first book in a fantasy series, which I'm very excited to read. And then 2 sort of like thrillers, sci-fi thrillers. So The Grey Shear by Kim Leggett and Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak, I think that's how you say his name. I'm really excited to read Hidden Pictures. Then Taming Mr. Walker. And then we also got one of the Zodiac Academy novellas, which is Zodiac Academy, The Big Ass Party. Captured by Lauren Bill, which I'm excited to read all of these. I'm so excited to read this. And then a novella from Saffron Kent, which is California Dreaming. A dark rock star romance, which is Pretty Poisoned. I need to get the second book. So I think there is a second book out for this, and I've heard really good things. It's meant to be very spicy. And then obviously 2 books that we've opened this week. So Truly Madly, whoa, where are you going? Truly Madly Deeply by LJ Shen, and then Pirate Girls by Penelope Douglas. Then The Veiled Kingdom, another fantasy by Holly Renee, and then another fantasy actually, which is A Court This Cruel and Lovely, and then a dark romance. I remember I think this was the first book or second book that I opened, which is The Pawn and the Puppet. all the way back on the 2nd or 3rd of December. Seems like a lifetime ago. And then also Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. So good, so fun. 3 books by JT Geisinger. So excited about these. So 2 books from the same series. First one is Fall Into You. And then the second one is Liars Like Us. I don't know if that's actually in order, but so excited to read those. And then one of her like thriller ones, which is Midnight Valentine. I also opened this all the way back on week 1. It seems like so long ago. So Midnight Valentine. And then the last 2, so What Lies Between Us, which is a thriller by John Mars, and then Leave Me Behind by K.M. Moronova, which I'm also so excited to read. So wow, what a book haul. That is officially the last book haul that I'm going to be doing in 2024. However, make sure that you are subscribed because there is a 2025 book haul coming and it is a good one, and I'm not even just saying that. I went a little bit crazy. So that wraps up this little mini series for Bookmas. I hope that you guys had a lovely Christmas and that you got everything that you wanted and got to spend loads of time with your family and your friends and all that good stuff. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this little series, and I'll see you guys in my next video.